Okay, I've been busy working on some cards today, and I've already filmed this one time, so I don't know what happened to it. So I'm going to just film it real quick one more time. I'm trying to clean out my stash, so I used a lot of the duo papers that are no longer in the catalog or no longer available. But I do have some bulk available. If you would like some, please leave me a comment, and I'll see what I can do about getting it to you. I am in the U.S., so it has to be a U.S. customer for shipping. So let me just tell you the items I used that were not close to my heart. I used the Spellbinders, Nestabilities, Labels 8 on one of the cards. I actually used that layer and that layer. I used the Dynamics from My Favorite Things, Blueprints 13. I used the Stitch Rectangle pretty much on every single card. I just cut out different colors of cardstock and used that. I did use this little tag on one, and I used the little starburst circle on one, and I think I used that on one. The other thing I used was, sorry about the glare there, was the Smile Stitch Rectangle Stackables from Lawn Fawn. I think I used just the outer layer on a couple of cards just to give me some dimension and different sizes. But the this frame right here worked perfect because the layer for it was 5 1/4 by 4. So I used it on every single one of the cards that I did. And the other thing I used that was not close to my heart was the Morex Ribbon Pure Color. Just some that I picked up at AC Moore when they were having a 50% off sale. Anyway, the papers that I use, that the duo paper that are no longer available through Close to My Heart, but like I said, I do have some, is the Laughing Lola paper pack, the Sarita paper pack, that's Sarita, the Skylark paper pack, and the Ivy Lane. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll go ahead and get started with showing the individual cards. Okay, had a brain lapse there. This is the Skylark paper that was in Spring Summer catalog. I used that along with the Lagoon cardstock. And this ribbon is not close to my heart. It's just some I picked up at AC Moore. Morex Ribbon Pure Color. It's kind of a sheer vanilla color. So I've used that on several of the cards as well. So this one just says, Always Grateful. You're there for me when life gets stormy. And I didn't write down all the stamp sets that I used, but if there's one that you're interested in, please send me a comment and I'll look it up for you and get the item number. I know that this one is from the new catalog. That's where that little gem came from that I lost a while ago. Okay. This one is from the Ivy Lane collection, again using the sheer ribbon. It says, May your day blossom into something special. And I stamped and cut out the little flowers. I also used the Shin Hand markers from Close to My Heart to color in the little dots around the side and to color in the big flower. This inside says, So Grateful for You. And on the back of every one of them, I hand stamped Handmade with Love and just put my initials. I forget to do that a lot, so I try to remember to do it on all of these cards. And I did it in different colors. Again, I used the Skylark paper here, Always in Our Hearts. This was a sympathy card. And I used second generation stamping on this as well. I stamped the trees from one of the stamp sets at the bottom. Wishing you peace and comfort. Again, second generation stamping there. And that was just the zip strip from the Skylark paper. And that is some of the teal shimmer trim and the sequins that Close to My Heart has. Love this card. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. This is using the Sarita line and the new ribbon in our catalog, in our current catalog. Gold Rush and Gypsy colored cardstock. And the inside just says Happy Thanksgiving. And I used a pumpkin as well as coloring it in with the Shin Hand markers. I'm not much on Halloween. I did decide to do one Halloween card for my son this year. It says Happy Halloween. Again, I colored using the Shin Hand markers and used some of the leftover embellishments from the Laughing Lola scrapbooking kit that I had. But this is the Sarita duo paper with Gold Rush and Gypsy. And I didn't stamp anything on the inside of that because I thought I would write him a message. This was some twine that, you know, I don't even know if that's still available, but I've had it for a long, long time. Gold Rush, and the back side of the Sarita, which is the outdoor denim, on that side, paper duo, vanilla cardstock, and Blessed Beyond Measure. That's just a stamp, and I used a different stamp to stamp the leaf there. The inside just says Happy Thanksgiving, and I know this stamp set is retired, but I just love it. I love that stamp set, and I used the Shin-Hand markers again to color the inside. This is kind of an encouragement card that I made for a friend of mine, and it uses the Laughing Lola cardstock, Laughing Lola duo paper, Lagoon and Gypsy cardstock, and some of the embellishments from the Laughing Lola kits. I Can Do All Things Through Christ, which strengthened me. Stamp. It's either Look to the Light or Words of Comfort. I'm not sure which stamp set that comes from, but it's one. And then the zipper trim in Lagoon. The inside just says Thinking of You, and this little thing was cut out using that Dynamics from My Favorite Things as well. And then this is the last one. It says Thank Heaven for Friends. Again, colored her with the Shin-Hand markers, leftover Laughing Lola scrapbook kit, Lagoon cardstock, Laughing Lola duo paper, and the inside just says Friends are angels who lift us to our feet when our wings have trouble remembering how to fly. Love that. And again, my little stamp on the back. So, sorry I didn't film any of this. I didn't have a plan or anything. I mainly just picked out the duo papers that I wanted to use, went straight over to my Teresa Collins ebosser, run a bunch of them through of the stitch layer, like I said, at 5 1/4 by 4, and I cut all of the duo paper first layer at 3 3/4 by 5. So I just cut all of them out and then just kind of laid them and pieced them, and it took me a couple of hours to do all of these cards, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Again, if you have any questions, please leave me a note, comment. Make sure you click the thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you later.